What is going on, guys? Upside Down Tom here, and this is the second time I've had to do this commentary because I have just done it. It took me 15 minutes, and I looked at my computer and I saw that I didn't click the record button, so I'm very annoyed. I'm just literally going to repeat the same thing, which is going to annoy me a little bit. But anyway, I'm just going to pull up the scoreboard here. This is a competitive gameplay. I wouldn't say competitive as in like going pros against pros, but this is league play, so this is nothing like public matches. Everyone is a try hard. Everyone wants to win the game, so everyone's playing to win, and they're going to use strategies against you, which you need to try and counteract. So as you can see, I'm playing with Mikey, Johnny, and myself, and this randomer who joined the game. So I just want to go through my role slowly on this game, starting when I start it up now. Basically, Mikey's role is to get on the hill, like the hard point. This is a game of hard point. If you don't know what hard point is, you just have to go to like there's like 5 different locations on this map, and you see where it says capture. You just need to get into the outlines and get points. You pick up points, and I died really fast. So Mikey's main objective is to get into the hill and pick up the points. But not only that, like if I die and I spawn out, so I spawn somewhere where I shouldn't be spawning, I let him know, and then Johnny knows where to anchor. So Johnny's an anchor basically. He does what a boat does. He has to. He's like the weight. He determines where you spawn. So he has to like push around the map and look for as little gunfights as he can. And he's looking for another player on their team called the anchor. So there's 2 anchors. There's one on our team and there's one on their team. So he determines the spawn. And right now we want to be spawning at the top of the map, not where I am. We want to be spawning the other side. So we probably spawn out, and it's probably my fault. But anyway, so Mikey's objective is to get in the hill and pick up the points like that guy who I just killed was. And for every second you're on that hard point, you get a point on your score. So as you can see, we're down by what 4 points now, but we're picking the time up because Mikey's in the hill and Johnny just pushed out to go and get anchor. So I'm not in the hill. I barely touched the hill unless Mikey dies, and my main objective is to protect Mikey. So I'm called a slayer. So basically all I do is I slay people like that. I just look for people who are trying to push the hill and are around the hill to kill. So like that's like he was going to try and kill Mikey out the hill and then push it and get the points. Whereas I killed him. I think I died here, but I got full streaks anyway. So Mikey now has to stay alive because no one else is near him, which he does. I'm pretty sure he does. Oh no, my bad, I was wrong. I haven't watched this video apart from before. I should know everything. But anyway, so we set up basically for the next hard point. Johnny's in it, and this is basically where you need to anchor anyway. So if we stay alive up here, we're gonna get good spawns. Johnny died at the hill, and then I die, and we were in the lead. I just stuttered about 3 times. We're in the lead here by like 10 points. So we just need to keep this hill for as much time. I call it hill, by the way, because it's like a remake of King of the Hill, I think, off Halo or something. So I pull up my streaks and I try and clear that hard point, and I get a quad feed off it, and that gives us like that bit of a bit of push to like push the hill and regain some points and take a like bigger step and a bigger lead. So Mikey's in the hill again, and Johnny's around the hill. Johnny's slaying now because we still got 18 seconds. But as you see, Johnny just pushed away, and he's set off to try and anchor for the next hill. But then I start to push because no one else tried pushing the hard point, and then no one started to push the hard point. So I realised then that they had rotated for the next hard point. So I pull up my RCXD and I try and pick up a kill to make it easier for us to anchor and get spawns again. So I just like boost it here, and they had full control of this 3rd hard point, or 4th actually, yeah, 4th hard point. So I just here now I was looking for my teammates on the map. I was looking at the minimap in the top left hand corner, and I was waiting to see where they were going to push to like see whether I was going to get any help or anything. And then everyone died, so I decided, right, I'm going to push, which I did. So I pushed it there, and I spawned out. So I immediately called that out to them, and this was like a really close game up until like another 2 hills, and then it was just like it all went downhill. Like we just started losing points. So here I was like, right, I'm not even gonna push that. I'm gonna try and get spawns. I'm gonna rotate, and Johnny met me there, and I died in purple. That's called purple. So we spawned out again. We tried pushing this hill, which was too late. We just got a bit greedy, and we just wanted 200 points. So we tried pushing that hill. So I made one push and then I died, and then I decided to use my Hellstorm. But right here now, Mikey, like this is called a pinch. We tried pinching them, which is like you go from both sides of the hard point and try and like push in together and go in from both sides. So basically you manipulate them and then you regain the hill. So we tried doing that, but it didn't happen. They regained the hill after we got the couple of kills. I think they picked up all the time actually. I don't think we broke it. No, I don't think we did. So basically, we were what 50 points down here, and then I think I decided to rotate to next and set up. So yeah, I rotated, and then I think Mikey's job. Oh my god, I keep stuttering. Sorry guys. Mikey just rotated with me. That's his job. He just has to stay on this, and I'm basically protecting him. I have to help him. So here I'm playing objective. I'm playing hill, but I'm watching his choke point, so he can sit there and not worry about his back. But now I'm just watching. I'm just waiting for kills to come around that corner because that's one way. But I should have been watching the other way. And Mikey gets killed off the hill here, which was my fault. I should have been watching. I should have been protecting him. And here I just pushed back because one of them tried killing me, and Mikey pushed the hill. He got a couple of points and then died. So right now we're like 40 points down, and we're all trying to push the hill. Like Johnny pushed the hill, I pushed the hill. But it was just one of those things. We really didn't want to get too far behind, so we all pushed the hill. And remember, Johnny's main role is to anchor. So he probably about now is trying to set up for the next hill to get us spawns, which is treehouse. Well, it's called treehouse. It's like opposite where I'm standing now. This is called second rotation, by the way. The first rotation is where the fact there's 5 hills on this, so we've been through 5 hills and now we're going back to the first hill, but on second rotation. So it's basically there's 10 hard points and there's 2 rotations, so they like circle. They go around. Oh god, they go around a circle. So you might understand me, you might not. I probably just explained that really badly. So right now I was doing really bad. I was 17 and 13, and I died again, 17 and 14. But like at this point in the game, I'm just gonna pause it here. At this point in the game, like Johnny didn't have a lot of kills, but he doesn't have to worry about kills. He just has to worry about spawn. He was anchoring, so when he's anchoring, he's not going to see a lot of people, so he doesn't have to get loads of kills. Mikey was at the top. He went really big at the beginning of the game, getting them hard points and picking them points up, which is like you'll see at the end. That was the main reason we stayed in the game. One of the main reasons we stayed in the game. Me, Mikey, and Johnny, we all played a big part in this. I'm going to come up to that. So they kept picking time up. I think they got to like 212 points or something. And this was going on to the third hill. And literally at this point I was like, right, we've lost. We can't win this now. There's no way. I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit. So, right here, they stayed on that hill I think for another 4 seconds. And they picked up the time. And I spawned out. And when I spawned out I was like, right, we definitely lost the game. There's no way. But Johnny went big. He got a kill. He pushed the hard point. I got a kill, but then Dobbin died, and that was our only guy. But because, like, I just want to rewind it a bit. Johnny pushed out the hill at the perfect time. So this right here, Dobbin died at the hill. But I just want to find Johnny. So one sec. Johnny pushed out the hill like 10 seconds ago, and he got to purple. And if he jumped into purple, and he pushed out here. And if he didn't push out of here, we wouldn't have got like a god spawn. Like this is basically I pushed here. I died, I think. Yeah, I died. And if Johnny hadn't have pushed out, oh no, sorry, I got halfway spawn. I spawned here, which is halfway down the map. And if Johnny wouldn't have pushed out, we'd have spawned all the way at the back, which was like the perfect move. Like I don't know if he knew he was doing it. I think he did. It was like the perfect move for him. And then he died. So I picked up this time, and I'm pretty sure I died soon after. So really here I was like game over. They've probably got streaks, so I thought they were gonna win. Johnny died off there, and I'm sure I died there. So Mikey was still in the hill. Like this is where Mikey went big here as well, and then Johnny went big, and Mikey's hit, and I give up on that hill. There was 21 seconds, and I give up because I didn't want to give them position and map control. So Mikey died off the hill, and I just want to show you this. This is where Johnny went big. Johnny was here at the hill. He didn't want to push away. He didn't want to anchor it. He decided to pull out the SMG, which is the like, even though he's called an anchor and he should be there. Like, I took up that role basically by pushing the next hill, and if Johnny didn't go big on trying to get in these extra 14 points, we wouldn't have won the game. This is where Johnny went big. Mikey went big at the start and at the end, and I went massive. This is like, this is where it all started going right for us. Johnny got streaks, and then I just want to show you this. So basically, Johnny jumped out the hill, and from here he can see our front jump up. That window there where that guy is, that's called front jump up. So all I had to do, he called out, "I've got your front jump up, just watch the door." So I was just literally, all I had to do is watch the door. So this is like where I really went into sweat mode. Like, I just wanted to just win this game. I wanted to try and get the comeback. If we did it, it would have been amazing. So I just had to watch the door. And then Johnny got another kill off front jump up. He said he still got it, and then he died. So this is immediately when I have to like stop worrying about the door and worry about the front jump up. He called out, "I've not got your front jump up anymore." So I saw him spawn. So all I did was watch the window, and obviously that was a good call then. But that could have gone either way. So basically, this is where we started coming back. As you can see, Johnny was top of the leaderboard, which was like the most clutchest move he made on that fruit hard point. And if it wasn't for Mikey at the beginning again, we wouldn't have been anywhere near where we are at the moment. So this is where I went big here. There's two people, and I cleared them out. Like, I was like, I am the best. I was screaming then. I literally was like, no one can touch me. No, I was actually like that. So basically, what that led to was me clearing out the anchor point for this last hard point where we were 17 points down when it first came online. So we needed 17 points out of 43 seconds. So it was really like a clutch move that I cleared them out, and I basically, that set us for anchor there, and then the rest of my team just kept pushing through. I got another kill, and I'm sure I die around about here now. Yeah, I do. So I died there, and then Mikey got a kill, so I thought, yeah, we've won. And then Mikey died, and then this is where it all goes wrong. Wait, I want to just replay that. Dobbin dies there. So Dobbin dies, and if you look, yeah, we were 6 points up with 22 seconds to go. So they could have still won, and we could have still won. So this is literally that 2-piece I got before to clear this hill out, and this now is where I went big. I got a 3-piece, so I got that kill, I got the hill, and I was like yes. And then I got a 2-piece, and this is where the game ended. I was just going mad, and I was literally just screaming then, and I knew I'd won us the game. Not just me on my own. We played. It was basically, if you look at the score, I got that 2-piece with the Hellstorm, and the game ended here. So if you look at the scoreboard, I ended 35 and 19. I absolutely went off. But like I said, if it wasn't for Johnny picking up that scrap time, which no one else wanted to push the hill for, and if it wasn't for for Mikey going off with the amount of caps and defense he got and getting in the hills in the early stage of the game, we would have not won. But it was basically 3v4 because that Dobbin guy in our team was terrible. So it was like, but if you think about it, if Johnny didn't get them 14 points, what would we have been on? Would have been on 23. Would have been on 219. So going into that last hill they'd have picked up the 14 seconds, so they'd have won either way. So that was a clutch play, and then that 2-piece and that 3-piece I got at the end, that was clutch. But anyway, that's basically my point of view. I play Slayer objective, so I help Mikey out. Johnny plays anchor most of the time, and Mikey plays objective. That's how we set up a hard point. That is just me though. If you want to see any other roles from my point of view, I'll try my best to do it. Just leave a comment. Any constructive criticism, just leave a comment saying, "Oh, can you do this instead of saying that," or something like that. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you.